Hello. I am here to tell you about natural asthma treatment, prevention and self-help for asthmatics. The best way to avoid the symptoms of asthma is to know the triggers and causes. You can then develop and devise ways on how you can prevent the problem completely. Patients should be vigilant and disciplined in their routines so they do not have to deal with the severe effects of the condition. You will find that you can get rid of the problem for several years or permanently by following a number of natural and healthy steps. 1. Preventing asthma. You should talk to your doctor first to create a methodological plan on how to deal with the symptoms and effects of asthma. First of all, make a written asthma plan. Make a detailed plan on which maintenance medications to take and how to manage acute attacks. Make sure you follow that detailed plan properly until you are able to take control of your condition. Do remember that asthma is a condition that requires constant monitoring and control. Take control of the treatment and gain more control over your life. Make sure you know the different triggers of asthma, particularly the one that you have. People can develop different symptoms and can present these in different ways too. Some of the most common irritants and allergens include pollen, pollution, mold and cold air. Determine what worsens or causes the asthma and take the necessary steps to avoid the triggers. 2. Some things to do. Watch your breathing carefully. You will learn to see and observe the impending attack by watching out for signs of wheezing, coughing and shortness of breath. Since your lung function can decrease before you see any further signs and symptoms, you can regularly measure the peak airflow using a home peak flow meter. If you act immediately, you will avoid having to suffer the very severe effects of asthma attacks. You have to identify the early signs and take the necessary precautions to avoid complications. Once your peak flow measurements reduce and alert you of a coming attack, take the remedy as directed by your doctor and quickly cease any activity that may have caused the attack. If the symptoms do not get better, seek medical attention as planned. 3. Stick to the plan. You have to stick to the treatment or prevention regime, even if your asthma seems to subside or you do not experience any ill effects for several days, weeks or months. You should not change anything until after you have talked to your doctor. Bring all your medications with you when visiting your doctor. The physician will need to double-check everything to ensure that you're taking the right drugs and at the right dosages. 4. Lifestyle changes. To prevent asthma for life, you have to stay away from people who smoke frequently. Secondhand smoke can have various ill effects. You should also stop smoking and stay away from places that have hazardous materials and chemicals, like fertilizer plants, chemical plants, etc. Start exercising regularly by doing cardiovascular activity 2 to 4 times each week for 30 to 60 minutes per session. Reduce alcohol consumption and eat more of the healthy foods. You should also take a multivitamin each day to boost your immune system. There are natural ways to combat asthma with reduced medication, but you need to follow a plan to achieve the full benefits.